down a little bit. How you guys doing, man? Give me 1 second. Mm. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How you guys doing? Uh, Let me see if this volume is okay. Oh Lord, Motidaru. Okay. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How you guys doing? Mm. Good afternoon. Am I on? Can you guys hear me? Good afternoon. Good evening. Olayinka, how you doing? Good evening. Good evening. How you guys doing? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Mm. Welcome. Please, as you are joining, let's click the share button and let's just invite our friends to join us. Good evening. Mm. Good evening, everyone. Mm. Mm. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it's live. I can see it from here. All right, welcome. How are you guys doing? How is your week starting up? Hope you getting back to work and keeping the hustle real. What's popping? What's going what's, what's going on? And I hope your week is starting on a good note. I hope you're safe and I hope your family is safe as well. I'm holding on a little bit to see how many people we can have joining. Good evening. Mom Esther Makinde. How you doing, ma? Good evening. I'm waiting for quite a number of us to join in so that I'm gonna be quite brief today. So my I wasn't feeling too good. Mo délé mo kàn sùn mí dé láti church ni. Daddy Olushoga and there, sir. But when I asked my wife, they say you know they safe now. When I call, they say you know they go get out. Good evening, good evening. Okay, let's get started. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining in. This is Chat with the King. My name is Victor King, and I'm privileged to be your host. And can you guys hear me audibly, though? I hope you can hear me. I know my voice is a little bit cracky today. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Okay. New trip today. Okay, sir. Very good. Very good. Now, I'm going to be a little brief today because I just came to just share with us and just hope we can get some really objective out of it. Ọlọ́run á máa ṣọ́ wa. Ṣé rí, I've been polishing my Yoruba, so my Yoruba, I'll do much of Yoruba speaking today. Hopefully. Wọ́n ti sọ mí lẹ́nu yẹn, Sábọ̀dù gan ti bu mi pa níjọ́ kan níjọ́ bóyá Friday ni. Olóyìnbó lẹ́gà máa ń sọ. Ṣé rí àwọn àdúrà kan wà tó máa ń gbà? You would think it's a old people's prayer. You will really think that it is old school prayer and it is inconsequential and not necessary. We think those things, we have heard it too often, and we think those prayers are common. But I think every day we wake up, we should be praying some prayers. Prayer of gratitude, first of all. But, máa ṣọ́ra o, kíní kan, èmi mò ń lose guard. Ẹni tọ́lọ́run ṣọ́ ló ṣọ́ra o. You dey feel me? Èèyàn tọ́lọ́run ṣọ́, òun ni àwọn èèyàn máa rí láti pé ẹni yẹn ó mọ̀ wọn rẹ̀ gan. Wọ́n máa ń pray, tó máa ń ṣàdúrà, tó máa ń sọ pé Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kára rẹ̀ fẹsẹ̀ sí. You know, those prayers looks very archaic. They sounds very old, very banal, and kind of like that. Tó máa ní Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kára rẹ̀ fẹsẹ̀ sí o. You go think say na old people prayer. You go think say, my eyes is very messed up. Kí ló tó do me red by? Hold on for me. You would think it is old people's prayer. My brethren and sisters, they pray every day. Every day. The last couple of days has been very humbling for me because I had an experience that I could never thought I could ever come across in my life. Ṣé wàyí, mi ò lè o. There you get. Mi ò lè o. Ọlọ́run ló pé o. I'm not that, much of a perfect person. But to a very large extent, anybody that knows me too well knows that I'm a very, very careful, low-profile living person. Ibi tí mo ya gíràn sí, ibi tí mo gbogbo yakuya mi náà, ẹnu yìí ni problem. Ẹnu ni problem. I'm a social drinker. I drink when it's necessary or when it's unavoidable. If I am not in a function or in a party, I don't wake up and feel like drinking and I just go out to drink. I'm a social drinker. I can confidently tell you that any woman that has had an encounter with me knows that I'm not that of a woman kind of person. No get it wrong, I like Nyasho. I like woman. But I'm not that person that devotes my life chasing women. You can't hear me. You see? We're going to have that problem today because I can't shout today. You have to be able to hear me. That's why I was trying to make sure that you guys can hear me. Mi ò lè pariwo. Mi ò really need strength in you. Kí la máa ṣe báyìí? Maybe I used to use microphone. How many of you remember when I used to use microphone? But microphone, if I look for it, I will find it. But I know I have a microphone that I used to use. But later I realized that when I changed my devices to newer models, you guys were hearing me audibly, so I just didn't use it. And because I've not used it in a while, me really mobito wa but mama wa. And see me buy the Mara me. So kí ni mi sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ náà? Oh, you can hear me now. Okay, very good. Thank you. This past couple of days has been humbling for me because, see, we can easily assume, because Me really lore. Nobody will tell you that I have a woman. I have some group of friends and acquaintances that we chill together, and that's it. And even them will tell you they don't even see me every time like that. This triangle living life: work, home, church, work, home, church. That's where you mostly find me. But I mean, I'm not self-righteous. I've done all the vices. Go see nǹkan kan tọkùnrin ṣe ní one to 30 ṣe. But téèyàn bá ń dàgbà, ó máa ń yógun jà. We try to be careful and live. We're not perfect, but we're working towards living a perfect life, living, even if not perfect, a modest life. So there are some things that Toban saw, it really doesn't look like my business. You know what I mean? I've been in this city over 7 years. And me ò rí màdé nìkan jọ ní argument gan rí débi kájà. I'm an easy going person. Ẹnu ìní tó bá bú mi máa bú tí ẹ̀ bàjẹ́. Máa bú ayé ẹ̀ bàjẹ́. Ẹnu yìí ni. So there are some things that it really doesn't appear to be my business. Somebody gave me, let me not talk about that. Because people will start violence now, and I don't want to do violence today. Would move. Bó ṣe tó máa ń gbàdúrà pé Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kéèyàn rà rí fẹsẹ̀ sí. Ẹ máa ń lọ rò pé old school prayer ni o, àdúrà gidi ni o. Àdúrà tó yẹ kéèyàn máa gbà everyday ni o. Then Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká rìn lọ́jọ́ tèbí ń pọ̀ náà. If it's not in your daily prayer, include it. I dey tell you, include them. If those prayers are never included in your daily prayer, include them. Let me not bore you with too many suspense. So, thank you, Lord. So on Friday evening, towards the night, after the whole week order, I didn't work on Friday. I said I would come out and have a show on Friday, but I didn't come out. I slept all day because I've been working like 12 hours every day from Monday. So I had one off day and I was just tired. And sometimes processing going in my head, it might affect sleep me. So Mama asked me the depression why because Mama So I've slept the whole day, so I decided to go out at night. Not night, okay? Night be 8 o'clock. So I went to this store and got a restaurant. Again, I was hungry. Like I said, I was tired, so I didn't feel like cooking or doing anything. I don't have a problem cooking. Good evening. Bukolaita. I really stand out. Fún wa lówó, ẹ ṣáà ti gbọ́nà yé lọ. Fún wa lówó. Ẹ máa bèrè táìtì lọ́wọ́ yín gan. Fún wa lówó, ẹ jẹ́ fún mi last mi nà lórí rọ̀ mi o. Èkó tẹ̀ wá kéré náà yé. Àbí oriental dẹ̀ oriental kéré náà yé o. Àwọn platform tó lé nìyẹn o. Send my prophetic seed. So I went to this restaurant. Normally, I wanted to do carry out. But what tepe? So the guy they has not really packaged my food because I've called ahead. So they say, nah. But they just started preparing it. So I was a little bit upset. But since I decided to now sit down and eat there. As I was eating my food, right? I finished eating. There were two ladies sitting adjacent to me. One of them would be there, but me then kí ló ń ṣe àwọn tó ń Well, I knew they were saying something about me, but I didn't know what they were talking about. It's all it is. They would intermittently smile. I would just giggle back. Now, yeah, I'm like, do you want to fornicate with me or what? What's going on with me? When I finish my food, I step out. I bought some in my park, so they package that. Coincidentally, when I was done with my food, mo kàn ṣe ń wo like wọ́n play soccer and wọ́n show football in one while lighting. So when I decided to leave, was the same time they were done and they were leaving. In fact, mi ti bọ́ta kan tó bọ́ta, èmi ti ń rìn mo ti ń walk out. So I just looked back and I saw them coming behind me. Lọ́dọ̀ máa ń ṣèyàn lẹ́, hey, sure nice, you brother me. I opened the door for them. While I opened the door, I looked back there with me. So I just held the door open so that they can, proceed to the exit. Ladies first, Abby. Say, be a gentleman. Huh. I hear you. They step outside and I step outside with them. As they step outside, one of them turned back and said, where you from? I said, I'm from Nigeria. He said, oh, I said it. So he turned to the friend and said, I told you he's African. She said, I told my friend that you're African. She was like, how did I know? I was like, well, how do you know? It wasn't a conversation like we're having a conversation, no. They were walking to their car. I was walking to my car. So again, that thing so around you. Oh, I said, but how do you figure out though? We both black because they're black. He said, I just know. You guys I was like, well, I've heard that a couple of times. They said Africans look different. We always look different from American, even though we're all black. I said, but I'm just curious to figure out what is what's the difference? But then I don't know. And we're just smiling. And we got to their car first. They get into their car. Hey, have a good night. Hey, good night. I did not ask, what is your name? I did not ask. I was walking to my own car. You know how parking lot is different role. So first row needs one. If you want to walk, you see car, if you want to be third row. As I was walking to my car, the guy stepped out in one of the rows in front and said, let me talk to you real quick. As a good Christian, I just turned back to talk to him. I was curious, what does he have to say? But I was walking up towards him. He was walking away from me. Ó ṣáà ń sún sẹ́yìn. So wá ń sún lọ sí ìdí mọ́tò àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Àwọn ladies yẹn. So bẹ́ẹ̀mi ṣe wá dé, the middle aisle. Mo wá dúró pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Bó ṣe súnmọ́ mọ́tò àwọn yẹn, ó kàn ṣí driver side ilẹ̀kùn ni. Kàn ní, calm down. Ìyẹn ń wò pé kí ló ń ṣe léyìí. Tó sọ calm down ẹlẹ́lẹ̀kejì ló ṣílẹ̀kùn yẹn. Girl tó eléyìí tó ń bá mi sọ yẹn ló drive, the other one ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ń wà passenger side. No? So bó ṣe calm down. Tó bọ́lẹ̀. Girl yẹn wá bọ́lẹ̀. So tó ṣe bọ́lẹ̀, ó kàn face eléyìí tó wà ní passenger side tó ṣì jókòó. Báyìí, ó kàn fa pistol yọ sí. Elédùmarè wetin dey occur. Tó kàn ṣe fàbọn yọ sí girl yẹn nìyẹn pé girl yẹn bọ́lẹ̀. The next thing I heard was, is this the man you are with now? This is the man you are with now? This is the man you are with? That's why you disrespecting me? Oh, then no. Or what's me referring to me? Next thing, dude, what are you talking about? I don't even know them. Who face me straight with the boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I literally watch my soul walk out of my body like this. I literally watch my soul. So loyal. I literally watch my soul walk out of my body. there's no word to explain it. I was literally feeling my fingers getting cold. I felt dead before I even got what I get, like I step out. You know the way they do your bathroom, where you see somebody, they will kill somebody, the person will die on the floor, then the spirit will come outside of that body, and then the spirit will now stand in the corner of the room and will be talking to everybody. Hey, Rimini, you will be seeing everybody, nobody will see him. That thing, they made those concepts out of reality of what life and death is. It looked as if my soul stepped out and was standing by watching the scene, and my body is just there, featuring in the scene. He says, "This man, you're with money, man, okay, man." I was like, I don't know this guy. And this guy just walked up to me with the pistol and put it right on my chest. Don't look my me like that. And he goes, "Say one more word, I'll put you in the bag." And I was like, maybe Jomo. Baba snip paper boy. So like, I don't want you to be 27 years old or no. Can you listen to me? I don't know them. I do not know them. I don't even know what you're talking about. Omo, the baby swing and just small me by. But the just started hitting me hit the gun on my head like 2-3 times. By the time he hit it the second time, already you're in the streets, that thing, you don't want to see that. It's all quite at the back here. It's not a good graphics. So I started bleeding, and so maybe I touched it, I saw blood. In my mind, I thought it was a gunshot. But they shoot me, but he just hit me with it. So he asked, just go on your knees because Okuru or well told me that. So he used the gun to order me, and he would walk away from me again, face the girl that was sitting in the car. So he came with another friend of his. The friend was calling him, "Dude, stop." The girl was shouting, "We don't even know him." She didn't even say a word to him. I was the one talking to him. Nothing any one of us said that this guy was ready to listen to. Nothing, absolutely nothing. We're going forward. So for some reason, he went back to the girl and was telling the girl to come down. He was telling the girl, "Babe, come down right here. I will kill both of you on top of each other. This, that." But for some reason, the girl did not come down. I don't think, I'm trying to zoom it in so you see what it looks like. I don't think this is a graphics you want to see. You see those are hits from the gun. You see. This is after paramedics has come. Ambulance came and dressed it. They're trying to stitch it together like that. So the girl did not come down. The girl wasn't even really talking. Maybe she was just too scared. She didn't say nothing. So it was a problem. I was on the other side. The girl was on the passenger side. So she would say, "Shut up. Don't point and see me by But how did I even get here? How?" So the girl refused to calm down. So she was pointing the gun at me in one direction and was talking to the girl in the other direction. "Come out of the car, man. You bloody bitch. This one, that one." So bó ṣe ń bá mi sọ̀rọ̀, bó ṣe ń bọ́mọ yẹn sọ̀rọ̀, the hand was coming down, right? The hand was tilting to the ground. It was pointing straight. I don't know how to show you. When you're pointing straight and then the hand was like, torí bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀, at the other side. I went to command. So I know one or two, three combatant trainings. I've been to, you know, the Marine Academy and all of that. When the hand is stretched up, it's difficult to pull down. When the hand is straightened, it's difficult to put down. But when the hand is tilted down, it is the easiest thing to push down. So once I begin to notice that the hand was going down, this is the problem. The gun was on my chest before. I was shaking. I was asking God so many questions. I can't think. I can't even remember what was coming to my mind. But ladies and gentlemen, the engine low. I think because of ìtara ajé pé machine tí mi ò tí ì lò tí mi ò tí ì bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní lò dáadáa tí mo kàn ṣe ń yọ́ lò lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan tí màá tún fi sí carton màá kàn lò màá kàn fi sí carton lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Mo wò bọ́ ẹ̀ kàn tilt towards ìgbò làwọn eléyìí fẹ́ fọ́ fẹ́ bá irinṣẹ́ jẹ́ fẹ́ pa Mr. King. I just look at the gun tilting down towards maybe it was the Itara, maybe it was something. But I mean, on the more serious note, I know that once your hand goes down, it's easy to capture. I just held the hand, push it down, so at least if we pull the trigger, maybe that didn't go me, he'll shoot, or worst case, Abba me let's say, or Abba will not let's say. I pushed the gun down and I used all the entire strength in me. Stood up, pushed that thing down to move, to just jab him with my dad, not even a hit. So our mate just staggered, so pushed him towards the car. So the gun was still in his hand. I was holding it, but I pinned him to the car. Pinned him to the car so bad that he could not even make an inch. But this bastard was still trying to pull the trigger. So I noticed he was trying to reach his hand in between the trigger. Out of anger, I just held the head and hit it on the body of the car. The gun fell. I kicked the gun under the car. This is the sad part. I was shouting and calling, someone please call 911. Ọmọ wèrè tó ń bá mi rojọ́ tó jẹ́ kí n rin àyìnfẹsẹ̀ sí yìí was standing there. This girl did not even think that she's supposed to call 911. Nobody answered me. There were security in the store nearby, but they were all inside. While I held them down there, they started coming outside. The people did not know what happened. They saw me holding, a little guy like that. I'm about 285 pounds. You understand? If I land on you, you will feel it. You understand? I'm not fat. I don't look big. I don't look like I weigh, but trust me, I have a good amount of weight. I have a strong bone. I'm 6'3", 285 pounds. So, so the security came outside, saw me big like this, pinning down the guy to the car. They did not see what happened that led to that. So they were trying to come close to me. And in fact, it is me that they are even trying to fight me. What's wrong with you? If you leave, I can't say. I can't leave him alone. I'm like, no, hell no. I say, you got a gun, call the police. He just pulled a gun on me. They didn't deem me fit to call the police. They were just trying to. So once I started saying he got a gun, guess what they did? Clear. Yeah. Oh, I don't look like it. It will shock you, Vago. I'm 6'3". I don't know. People say I don't look tall on videos. But a couple of people have seen me in person. They will tell you. So I held him there. I don't know what to do. I don't know what else to say, but all I just know that èmi ò lè fi ẹlẹ́ mi báyìí nǹkan kan ṣáà máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣá. Graciously enough, in about 3-4 minutes, one Baltimore County police was just driving by randomly. I started shouting. The police pulled over, walking up to his scene, and saw the big guy holding onto his small guy down. It is me they were coming for. They let the boy go before they even asked what happened. You know, before they could ask what happened, guess what happened? This boy got into his car and drove off, ran away. I said, officer, do you see me bleeding? Oh, then they already gave me this. One of the security gave me a towel that I was using to hold my head because still blood was on my dress. I said, do you see me bleeding? This guy just pulled a gun on me. He said, gun. I said, what happened? I said, I don't know what happened. I don't know. With the 4 glasses, pull out. I have 2 of this, 2 of the same type. He broke one, the one I've been using all along. I said, look at it. They broke my guy. I don't know him. I never said hello to him. I never had a conversation with him. I think he had a problem with these ladies. I don't know these ladies either. Ask them to tell you my name. They don't know. I said, it just looked like a trance to me. It just like I don't know what's going on. So, of course, the radio, they did all of that. Some other police, they were able to get him after like some 45 minutes, 1 hour there. But so they went to the store and go and pull the CCTV camera. They saw the OC, they took my statement, they called paramedics, ambulance came, they started treating the injury. And this DO thing went, gave me a case number, do all of that paperwork. You know what I'm telling you? It's not because I feel like telling you a story. What if that guy just got aggravated beyond that? And because èèyàn tó mú bọ̀n wá láti ilé síbẹ̀ yẹn tó nà bọ́n sí mi, he didn't come to joke, he didn't come to threaten. What if he has shot me at close range like that? What do you think people will have been saying today? Ìmọ̀ pé tó bá ti kú ló máa ń jẹ̀bi. Wọ́n á ní àgbèrè ẹ̀ ti pọ̀ ju àwọn ọkùnrin yìí bí wọ́n bá ti ń wàwá kú àwọn ti máa ń rí ìrìkúrì ó lọ dóyàwó níyàwó ni. Don't you think? Nǹkan kí ló ń wá kiri? Ọlọ́run ló mọ nǹkan tó lọ tójú bọ̀. People will give an explanation for it. The wickedness in the heart of Africans, that they will not have an explanation for it, is a lie. They go say, bóyá ó ń ṣe drug ni. Àwọn people say, tó ṣe ń ṣe làwàlà láti jọ joy. You will not be there to explain yourself. I will have not been there to explain myself. Because people will give justification for it. I keep reflecting. I could not drive. I would left the place around like 2 a.m. in the middle of the night. I could not process it together because I keep asking. You don't know what's in me more than 2-3 minutes to my chest at close range. What if he has pulled this trigger? What if I try to even make any funny move and I miss targets? Who will break the news to my mother? How will they break it? What will they tell her that happened? Because if they say, oh, your son will begin dying, they have to tell her what killed him. I went to work that day, came back. What will they tell them at my job? What's the explanation? If now I have a fight with somebody and something happened and then it led to a fight and then there was gun violence and then I was shot. Somehow it's bad, but it's understandable. If now again where are the ta-ta-ta? Something now happened, it now led to an issue. I was shot in the process of that. It's bad, but it's understandable. But a situation where me, myself, cannot even explain what happened. How will people that did not even witness it now explain it? It brings me back to what I started with. If it is not in your prayer before, tó bá ń sọ pé Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká rí àárín fẹsẹ̀ sí, jọ̀ọ́ include ẹ̀ sínú prayer àràárọ̀. You need that. Oh, you want to tell me about being careful? I am number one ogbonge careful person. Ask anybody that knows me to details. Ẹnu mo ní mo l'action. O lè bá mi bí tán ti ṣe gbàgbà. Me. Mi ń gbá bọ́ọ̀lù mo ṣe wà mo ṣe láìkí sọ́kà tó mo ń wo bọ́ọ̀lù ni mi ń gbà. O lè kán mi lẹ́sẹ̀. I meant bold to say it. You can't see any scar in my body. It top to bottom. Top to bottom. I was the last born of my mother. I was a little bit raised in a kind of petty way. My mother thinks I'm a dull baby, even till now. So I don't really play like boys. I was always with my mother. One of my mother's friends I hate that woman for the name she used to come. She used to call me Yumudi when I was younger. Everywhere to hear Yumudi, yeah. And she turned it to my name. So I wasn't really allowed to be out there like that. I was the one who gets Baku, but raised like Botty, you know, that kind of thing. I don't have a single scar. So when it comes to being careful, so it's something that I cannot imagine. How will it be explained that it got shot? Why? What happened? Oh, a one gunman. What happened? Oh, some girls. Which girl? He did not know them. A guy I did not know. A boy I did not know. In a place where I have no business with nobody. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ ká ara rẹ̀ fẹsẹ̀ sí o. Àdúrà tẹ̀ kí wọ́n máa gba everyday. No dey joke with prayer o. Some things we take for granted the hand of the Lord upon us. We take, you don't understand. I left work gallantly. I have thought to tó bá jẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ lénìí. You know what people will have been saying? Because as at 10-15 minutes before this incident, I still made a couple of posts on Facebook. Àwọn òbí díẹ̀ ti ní wọn máa dùn láàárọ̀ ìbáyìí nìsín. Àánú ló ṣì yẹn torí pé kò support òbí lọ́lọ́run ṣe pa. They'll be putting God in what is not God's business. Because I was getting at them seriously on Friday. Me and them were dragged because they look for my trouble. Me, I don't even be I'm not a fan of any of the political candidates. And that's the honest truth. When I saw a video that was interesting, I posted, and the video started just coming to my comment section and inbox talking nonsense. Especially the Igbo, not really, if you check the comment section, all of them are Igbo, fine, should get bigger. And they are so angry and talking about Lagos like their fatherland, and I was upset. Like, you know, man, Igbo, okay, I don't have a problem if you have a contrary opinion. Post comments. Anybody knows that I welcome contrary opinions. But they were being disrespectful and they are not even logical. So I got upset. Okay. How about you for anything? So, like 10-15 minutes before this incident, I still made like 2-3 posts. And then you will come to say, minutes later, they say this person died. What justification will you give it? How will you explain it? Die how? People where you don't know, get where you don't know. Mo ṣe dé tí mo ṣe lie down. Mo ń sùn ní báyìí ni mo rí post Mama Esabod tí mo lọ ń wine ìyá lórí show ìyá Esabod. I was not doing anything, so mo kàn rí tán post lóríṣiríṣi tán ṣe ń ṣe show yẹn, mo kàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí comment and mama kàn fi sí mi lára, and I was just laughing my ass out. You can't imagine say that kind of bad news break. She will say, ó kàn mí wà lórí show mi ní ó comment nísìn. We take for granted God's faithfulness over our life. But some of us, we have been so used to going out and coming in. You begin to think that it is normal. You have been so used to going out in the morning and coming back in the evening. You begin to think that it is normal. You have get used to God. You will run out of the house and run back in. You don't even bother to pray. You don't bother to come back and thank God for safety. Hey! I saw the borderline between life and death. Trust me. It is very easy for you to get used to the blessing of God, and you begin to take it for granted. You think it is normal for you to just sleep and wake up. You think it is normal for you to go out and come back. It's jungle out there. You should really go. You should kushiri. Kusimio. Now let me tell you what really happened. What really happened eventually. What actually happened. The guy and the girl were dating. First of all, because the guy would be in her 40s. This guy would be like 27. So you can't even match them together. Of course, boy, you this super boy you nilari because I want to man boy my boyfriend, you know. I don't call you know those. Maybe just got tired of his shenanigan and all of that stuff. And the girl broke up with him and will not pick his call or talk to him. So he's been ambushing them. He figured out they are in this restaurant to eat. He has been parked outside. He has been parked outside in the parking lot, watching them, like waiting for them to come out. By the time they were coming out, they came out with this 6'3" tall guy. The way we walk outside of that building to the parking lot, it looks to him like we were there together. The low-minded, jealous guy. You know, poor people they are the most jealous people. When you see a man that has nothing to offer, that is a man that is going to take everything that you have to offer. A man that have nothing to offer, you can't say you are with a poor man. You are now saying you have low self-esteem. If you don't very self-esteem, where you can't be poor and have good self-esteem. How? And poverty is not lack of money. So you know I've always told you. If your hand is doing something, you are not poor. It might not be enough to meet your needs or to cater for your wants. But if it is something coming and it is the work of your hand, you are not poor. You are just broke at the moment. And being broke is a periodical situation. I will dive into so many areas today. Some of you women, listen to me. You are the one breathing nuisances and monster out of your man. Some things are not being a good woman. Some things is actually being an idiot. You are dating a man that is full of promises. I will make it someday. Nobody make it by just saying they will make it. You are dating a man that you are paying his house rent. See, support a man that is going somewhere. It's good. Relationship is give and take. You understand? Relationship, you should bear each other's burden. But when it becomes that you can clearly see that this is a loafer, you are paying his house rent. You are giving, you will collect salary and you have to go and give him some money to hold, to be transporting up and down. You are feeding him. He's living in your house. I bet you are the one paying his rent. You have been dating him for how long? He refuse to get a job. He will say it's what you want to do this today, and then tomorrow we have another plan. Tomorrow we have another plan. And you are feeding that kind of a thing. You are breeding a monster. Because men like that, not only that they will end up not being anything successful in life, they are the ones that will cause you the biggest pain in life. Somebody that values life will not torture the life of another person. Do you understand? But it's easy to take another person's own. Low self-esteem. This guy literally sat down in the car for hours. Only God know how long. Already on the spot car was waiting for her to step outside. Unfortunately for me, because I'm the only unfortunate person there, the lady stepped outside and I was the one in front. I held it, opened the door for them. It looks like a date from the outside. I opened the door, waited, they both step outside. What I don't understand is, I did not talk to this girl. Ṣé tí n bá gbóbìnrin lọ date, ṣé mo àgbóhùn àtọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ lọ ni? Ìgbà tó ń ṣọmọ Nàìjà. Àwọn Nàìjà ló máa ń rúwà dáadáa bẹ́ẹ̀. Kí ni yẹn bá èyí náà àbí? Ẹ fún mi lò, mo sọ pé ó máa kárí. But that's the honest truth. So the picture he saw was that he found the girl that has not been attending to him, that has stopped. So Maga ti já, ó ti wá di kanra. Ó yọ ọ̀pọ̀ wá ti gẹ́ yìí ni o. Ó fẹ́ wá pa gẹ́ yìí síbẹ̀ yìí ni. If God did not give me that strength and that wisdom, because at that point, I really don't know what to fear again. I already see myself as if I'm going to die. So there's no point. I just like, well, if I do something, I will die. If I don't do something, I will die. Let me at least, because on God don't hear me, let me at least die on my way to even feel like at least I tried. I'm not doing that. I'm doing it. Budget. God don't hear me more. Ọmọ inú mi báyìí ó kàn wá ń fojú ọlá gbolẹ̀ ń forí adé yíyẹ̀pẹ̀. It shocked me back home. But let's get back to it. But when I walk away from that scene and I was driving home that night, something dropped in my mind. There's a common thing I used to say. Gun violence, shooting because sometimes I've been in so many discussions. There's something I am very fond of saying. I want you to listen to me closely. My name, I live in Baltimore. You're Baltimore, Baltimore, around Baltimore, I will say, I hear shooting every weekend. You will watch news, especially weekend. You will hear this by Monday. You will hear that this weekend there was 11 shooting and there was 5 deaths, and it's not. I've never seen any weekend that you will not hear that. So it's not like it's a debate that Baltimore City is porous, it's toxic, it's dangerous. But I always say something. Every time I hear of shooting, of killing, I'm very fond of saying, ẹni tó bá jẹ gbì ló máa ń kú gbì. After the whole thing, police report, they pull camera, police detained Missy Benye, they called paramedics, they treated me, they gave me medication, all of that. And I ended up getting in my car and I was driving home. God dropped this, reminded me of my statements. And God asked me, show Jack Benisi. Because for real, Obati could be. Be careful how you pass judgments over the situation of others. Bobby Dada, àwọn kan ò jẹ́ nothing, wọ́n dẹ̀ kú gbì. Ẹni tó bá jẹ gbì ló máa ń kú gbì. When something happens to people, you are very quick to take a judgment of them. You are very quick to just say, nígbà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa púra òṣì kiri. Àwọn oníranù ni wọ́n ti kọ́kùnrin jù. Àwọn obìnrin ṣìnà ti ba ayé ẹ̀jẹ̀. Ṣé mo kí ká ní ń bọ̀ ọmọ yẹn yìnbọn fún mi dànújọ́ yẹn? Ṣé mo káwọn kan máa sọ pé ṣìnà oníṣìnà ni? Wèrè tí ò rí mi rí o. Mi ò gbóbìnrin lójú ẹ̀ rí o. You know, I've seen that happen many times. Èèyàn tí ò mọ̀ mi rí. We just made such careless statements. Kò pàdé mi bí ọkàn kò rí mi pé kí ni. Then ìgbà yẹn tó ń ṣe. Just say you kàn tọ́jú ara ẹ̀ kàn look fresh. With the donation of the normally once people can't, they just feel like they're not in your class. They will begin to just have certain hatred and negative there for you. People hate what they cannot afford. You understand? So I'm just saying that to some of you who just feel like some people just despise you for no reason. You know, the only reason why they despise you is because they see something in you that they wish they have and they don't. So somebody will have said, be careful how you take judgment about others. Because you don't know. Tọ́lọ́run bá ń ṣọ́ ìwọ, Ọlọ́run ń ṣọ́ ẹ ni o. Tó bá ń ṣe tó ń rí ṣe, Ọlọ́run fún ẹ ṣe ni o. Tó bá ń lọ tó ń bọ̀, Ọlọ́run fún ẹ ṣe ni o. Nǹkan kan táwọn kan ṣe tí ó mú wọn lọ, tó ń mú jẹ, ẹlòmíì lè ṣe dádẹ̀ mú lọ. Those àwọn kan tí nǹkan burúkú ń ṣe kì í ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ni pé consequence o. Kì í ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ní pé ẹnìyẹn ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa àbẹ́ ẹnìyẹn ò mọ̀ ṣe o. Tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ síyàn ní aburú, ṣọ́ ẹnu ẹ o. Because Ọlọ́run bó ṣe máa ń kọ́yàn ní hard lesson o. Mo gba lesson tèmi ń jọ Friday o. Ẹni tó bá jẹ gbì ló máa ń kú gbì mí bó mo ti fẹ́. Àti ó máa ń ṣọ̀fù mi kì í sí bó mo ti fẹ́ rìn kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀bẹ̀. Mo ṣe wà mí lọ láìkí pàtí bẹ́yẹn. Ṣé you get? Èmi Ọlọ́run mú yín drive lọ́dẹ́ wá sọ fún mi pé ṣé o jẹ gbì nísìn? If not for me, wà á kú gbìgbìgbì. A máa wo news àmàrà wọn. Ifá máa ń sọ pé àwọn ara wọn náà ń bàjẹ́, àwọn ara wọn náà máa ń shoot. Àwọn ọmọ tó ń ta drug yẹn ni wọ́n máa ń shoot ara wọn. Ẹlòmíì kúkú sára tẹ́ pé kò séèyàn kankan báyìí tó máa mọ ìdí nǹkan tó pa. That's the first lesson. Careful to take judgment of others, because you don't know. Bóyá Ọlọ́run ló ń dáwọ́ bí dúró fún wọ tó rò pé mọ́ ṣe o. Kí nǹkan máa sọ pé nǹkan ṣe nǹkan kan gbẹ́nu ẹ sọ̀hún. If you cannot sympathize with them, you cannot empathize. At least shut up. Don't go and be doing jugu to. That's number one. Number two, because I need to go. Number two lessons. Don't take for granted the blessing of God. You're to be stupid to the extent of people to be careful. Ní nǹkan òṣìṣẹ́ àbí o mọṣẹ́ ṣe ló ṣe ń rí ṣe àbí o mọ ṣọ́ra ẹ tó ni Ọlọ́run ló ṣiṣẹ́ wà life. Oh, sister, ètò ló gbé òkè ń ṣe ṣìnà àbí tó ń bọ́kùnrin sùn ló ṣe rò pé ó ṣe ní good health. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni virgin wọ adérí virgin tó kó HIV ṣé kí ló ń ṣe ẹ? ẹni tọ́lọ́run bá pamọ́ òun ló borí ewu o. Orin nìkùnrin. You hear people be praying such prayer pé àárẹ̀ èèyàn tó ń wọ́kọ̀ bá máa sọ pé ọlọ́run kí ló dé tí mi ò ṣe ti rí ọkọ láti jọjọ́ yìí, mi ò rìn nìkùnrin, mi ò ń ṣèrànù, ògbà táwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi kọkùnrin, mi ń kọkùnrin, wáàdí mi ò ṣe wá, àbí èèyàn tó ń wọ́mọ àmọ́ pé ọlọ́run kò yẹ kó jẹ́ mi. Ọlọ́run ò ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ pin olóró tó ṣoṣó láti 15 years old wọ 35 years ó lè má rí lẹ́nu kó bímọ lọ́la kẹ́ńtì ò dẹ̀ tí ò mọkùnrin rí kó dẹ̀ máa wá kiri. má máa rò pé toró ṣọ́ra àbí wọ́n mọ̀ save èmi kẹ̀ èmi ò náwó nàkúnà kí ni ṣe èmi kí ló kàn mí pẹ̀lú máa rárá kúrà aláyọ̀ tó bá ṣiṣẹ́ tó bá rówó ọlọ́run sì fẹ́ kó jọ kó rí dání o. There's nothing that we can do. So don't gratitude. Don't get used to God. Don't get too familiar with God that you begin to think that it is your strength or it's your ability that is making you get some things right. This experience humbles me because what could have been said? People withdraw different assertions, they withdraw different interpretations from whatever they held from the bitterness of their own heart. At the end of not in easy, they would have said all manner of things. Oh, he died. How? Really? They say, she know your body. Kilo no one day. Somebody told me in church yesterday, you know, I want jáde lálẹ́. Anything 7 o'clock, we can man jáde nílùú. Àbí wèrè ń ṣe yín. Bá ti mú un ṣe dìé. The question is, àwọn tí ò jáde lálẹ́ tó ń jáde ní àárọ̀ kùtù lọ́sàn-án gan, ṣé kò pa wọn? Ẹni èèyàn kan ń ṣọ́ra ẹ̀, kò ló dé rẹ̀ wọ́n á ní èèyàn kan pé wọ́n rí kú lójú ẹ̀ pé kó má jáde, kó ṣègbélé, kó má jáde o, ẹ má travel o, ikú ò tí rẹ̀ dé àti pa ẹ̀. I was in secondary school when I witnessed that. Wọ́n jíṣẹ́ fún èèyàn kó má jáde, kó dẹ̀ jáde, ó dẹ̀ wà inú ilé ní tí bá ti já kúrò lórí títì tó ti já wọ ẹ̀gbẹ́ window báyìí tó dẹ̀ lọ clean ṣe ẹ̀ wọlé kò bá nìkan ó pa ọgbọ̀n ẹ̀mọ́ on the spot ó ti ẹ̀rùn wọn yàmàyàmà nù wọn ò sí lórí títì wọn ò wọ mọ́tò lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì náà wà. The whole street was shut down that day. Number 3. Bro, má lose guard o. Ẹ máa ṣọ́ra o. Ṣọ́ náìsì o, náìsì ló fẹ́ kó bá mi o. Máa ṣọ́ náìsì o. Is Abẹ́fẹ́ here? Abẹ́fẹ́ can't be here. Kí í sùn ni. There's no way Abẹ́fẹ́ is here. Ẹ máa ṣọ́ náìsì o. Are you with me? Watch you and pray. You hear what I said? Watch and pray. All these bastards, especially those of you who are living in America. Now, I'm not talking to those of you in Nigeria. I understand that there's insecurity in Nigeria, but trust me, there's violence in Nigeria. But you don't have an idea. You don't. Along with Nigeria, I need 10% of gun violence that we have in this place. That's why I look people. They say, "Maybe you are bro. You don't know what's going on in Nigeria." I bet stupid. Or America don't know. It's worse here than in Nigeria. Téèyàn kan bá fẹ́ àtàkì Nàìjíríà àbí gbó tiẹ̀ gba girlfriend yẹn gan kéèyàn báyìí lórí ìyàwó ẹ̀ pátápátá káwọn boys bó jẹ́ cultist wọn káwọn boys wọn wá lù ẹ́ mọ́lé àbí kan ṣá ẹ̀. worst case ayàdá sí ẹ̀. Èèyàn mélòó ló lè afford mọ̀ gan Nàìjíríà. Ìbọn nígbà yẹn. So particularly those who are living in US, UK. Canada, I've not really heard anything like that in Canada. Sure, those of you who have kids, pray for your children. Oh, pray for your children every time they go to school, and just watchful. Do not answer any stranger that you don't know. Everybody is a suspect right now. Listen, àwọn ọmọ yẹn ti wọnú mọ́tò wọn ti wọ lọ ibi tí ń lọ ní mọ́tò mi jẹ́jẹ́ mo ti dé di mọ́tò mi báyìí. Ọba yẹn ṣe rí. Oh, let me talk to you real quick. Dìdì ara mi dẹ̀ padà mo dẹ̀ ń fẹ́ sí ara mi rìn lọ́ba. Torí pé mo fẹ́ máa ṣe the boy is good. Yeah. Everybody na suspect. That's why you see white people, they will be acting weird. Wàá kí òyìnbó mi bá dẹ̀ wẹ́ bá dẹ̀ máa lọ báyìí. Tí ó bá mọ ẹ̀ríkò ní dẹ́ lóhùn. Mo ṣe ara ìbọn ọmọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe ni o. In fact, I want to be friends with white people now. I want to be having white friends and learn their lifestyle. Sometimes what they do looks weird. It looks, no. But they know what the hell they're doing. Tó bá kí funfun tí ò feel pé ó yẹ kó kí òun, á kàn wẹ̀ báyìí kò ní dẹ́ lóhùn. Everybody is a suspect out there. When you are out there, face your business. Oh. Hello, hi. Keep it moving. In fact, you're going to necessary. Unnecessary. Almost for like how? You understand what I'm saying? It is a major, like I want to beg you. Everybody in a suspect though, bye. Oh. Like I told you, everybody in a suspect though. Everybody in a suspect. And then too by sure anything. Igboro red though. Ladies and gentlemen, Igboro red though. It's jungle out there. You have to be careful, man. You have to be extremely careful. Though. About me ball on to be. Ọlọ́run tí ò jẹ́ kẹ́ máa post picture mi káàkiri nírú ẹ̀ ní ìbáyìí. Pẹ̀lú bóyá ìsìn ọlọ́pàá bá ṣe release the body wọn á ṣe máa post. Sókè kò sẹ́ni tó mi ní family but mi mọ èèyàn kankan yẹn ọkàn mú mi bí. Mi lọ. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi á kàn pé àìrí abẹ́yà kọjá because mi ń jáde every time. That's true. That he even called me because he called me politely. That's the crazy part. It was like, hey bro, let me talk to you real quick. It was a polite, so I didn't see it coming. That's true. Thank God he even asked to speak with me. If he just come behind me and just spoke on God, Papa, the rest would be a history. The rest would have been an history. Ọlọ́run tí ò jẹ́ kí ẹ máa fi mí ṣe DP kí ẹ máa kọ́ gone too soon. Kò ní forúkọ ẹ o. Kì í ṣe pé kàn make a wide gist yẹn o. Most importantly is to, is to share with you and call your attention to some salient real life lessons. It was kind of emotionally exhausting, But when my Saturday, my bought I told me Saturday. But when my bought on Saturday, mo wà nínú mọ́tò. Tí mọ́tò kan overtake mi lásán báyìí wá máa bà mí báyìí ni. Ọmọ òṣì kan. Tọrọ rẹ̀ mi kan bí mo Saturday that I had to go. Ibi tí mo wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo rárá kan. Ó kàn fọwọ́ tọ́ mi látẹ̀yìn. Ó fọwọ́ tọ́ mi báyìí lójijì. Tẹ́ bá rí bí mo ṣe fò dànù. Because the shock is still there. I could not process that fear. Like literally drained consumed me for a good period of time. Maybe probably yesterday the motion get over. Well, I don't perform me just Saturday, me only sorrow now. I could not even relate the story like this. I could not even relate the story. Like I literally feel like I was deaf and dumb because is difficult for me myself to swallow, you know what I mean? When something just happen in split seconds like that and it's not something I'm used to or what I ever want to see. Yeah, they make it accessible. Everybody have it gone. Everybody do. Everybody can have it. Oh, so what you deal with is knife in the UK. I'll take that. Especially when it's teenager. Teenager don't stab me, go to pa me, my try again. Man, na ye ya ìbàjẹ́. Man, na ye yeah does man no pa. Although the problem is that they always come in gang, so you get I'm all for yeah. But I mean, I can still take that. It might be happening, but I don't. But I feel like a couple of people will still survive that. A couple of people will still survive now if somebody stab you because they want to steal from you. Probably it's nothing compared to gun. So you get if you weapon, not if you weapon. Sorry about people you. I know my show you. Well, this note I want to thank every one of you. You know, I see volume of calls and messages, and let me tell you another crazy part. Tí mo ṣe kúrò ní scene yẹn tí ọwọ́ mi ń gbọ̀n mi ò lè drive gan. Tí mo ṣe wọnú mọ́tò mi pé kí n máa drive lọ lé báyìí. Guess who called me? Wọ́n sì mí kàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pé fún mi ni. Ọkàn like I'm very unlike her. Wọ́n sì mí kàn ríra gan. Wọ́n bá pè é lẹ́ẹ̀kìnní tó wà gbé wọ́n bá pè é lẹ́ẹ̀kejì. Mark send méjì. Wọ́n máa send message sí ẹni. Wọ́n pè mí 4 straight times. If I have seen anybody or have talked to anybody before then, màá ti assume pé bóyá ẹnìyẹn sọ fún wọn. If I have maybe made any post, màá ti pé bóyá wọ́n repost because I have not. I was just living this thing. Wọ́n kàn pè mí ní gbàǹs. Àlàyé má fọ̀ mo gbé tì. Mi ì tí bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ this thing because I needed to first of all compose myself, be straightened up. I will just talk to her this afternoon. Just because even bí o ṣe ṣe bí Ọlọ́run ṣe jẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn gan, I will still put down that tension. She understand? Mo kàn wo kọ́ yàrá pé mo kàn lókè ìwé ni. It's very, very rare though. I still believe God protection over each and every one of us. Hey, Germany, the security system in Germany is crazy. Well, thank God for those of you I know. America is just a piece of shit right now with this gun violence. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Ẹ jọ ṣe láìsí ni àbí mo ti actually gbó bẹ́yẹn bẹ́yẹn. Kí ló dé? Ah, nǹkan ṣe mí o. Jọ̀wọ́ tó bá ń plan láti fẹ́ mi, má wo tí mo fún yọ, mi tí ì darúgbó tó yẹn. Jọ toast mi o, mo ṣe yàn kí o. Mo mọ bí tí mo ti rí òun funfun o. Mo mọ bí tí mo ti rí. Àti ẹ̀gbélé yọ lọ́wọ́ àìkan nílé ìpò máa ń jáwó. Nílé máa ń ṣì máa ń bọ̀. Ilé ìwà ẹni sí wọn máa ba swag yàn jẹ́ pa ọmọdé hàn ní plan. Rubbish wò nílé. Àbí náà yẹn ni kò tó ìjà rí máa lọ wọnú mírọ̀ tí bá ṣe tán. Kò yẹ kó tó yìí náà. Ó yà gbé náà yìí ni àwọn náà sọnù. Mi mọ Yorùbá ká o, ṣe máa intertranslate ẹ lóyún. My Yoruba speaking is excellent. My Yoruba writing is good. You know, my Yoruba, reading it's not You know, I mean, it's good. It's not that bad. But my Yoruba, everything is horrible. I can't read Yoruba. I can't read Yoruba. It's the problem. I can write it. Mo mọ àwọn àmì ìsàlẹ̀ àmì òkè ní problem, but mo tiẹ̀ sí láì dí àgàn. But reading, what do you mean by white hair normal? Fọmọ ọdún mélòó? Bí mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láìpẹ́ mo ti débi kankan bó mo ti fẹ́ máa rí white hair. I can't even speak out. Do you want to share Yemi? Do you want to share Yemi? Old bar will stop it. Lágo mélòó? Èmi ni mo yẹ kí mo ṣe níbi 60 years láti lè mo ṣe wáyé. Mo ṣe young. Hustle ló ń gbóyàn. Orílù-kòkò forílà páàdì náà lè yẹ kí n wá darúgbó kọjá èjì ẹ̀ báyìí. Ọlọ́run ṣàánú èèyàn mi tí gbójà rẹ̀ ìfẹ́. Tó wá plan láti fornicate pẹ̀lú mi máa wọrí mi tí gbó. Can you imagine? It's just like, no. Don't put us in the same bracket. Excuse me. There are two categories of people that have white hair. There are people who have white hair legitimately. There are people who have white hair illegitimately. You understand? Some of us have it illegitimately. What that means is that we are not due for gray hair. We are just having it for whatever reason, maybe hereditary or whatever. But some of you are saying, I have white hair. Some of you have it legitimately. You are freaking old, okay? You should have it. I don't want to mention name, but I'm seeing you now. You are old, so why should you not have white hair? If you don't have white hair, who will have it? You are old, period. Our common, we have family problem, we have heredity or whatever. Sheyi, I did not mention your name. I don't know why you are claiming this. Although you cannot be wrong, but I did not mention your name. Did I say you are old? I did not mention your name. But I don't know why you claim it. I just said some people have gray hair legitimately. Did I mention anybody's name now? But you cannot be wrong. Go the paramore right now. So if you feel for you to own up to it, you are damn old. You are damn old. It is what it is. Wọ́n lọ́mọ lọ́sàn. Ó ní tòun ṣe tààtàn. Tambi. How did you see my birth certificate? See, this is the problem in life. You will only people who have predicament, they will be looking for people to join with them. Must you join me with your predicament? No. Did you see my birth certificate? You are way older than me, period. You are like way. You think, sounds you are younger than me. How do you know? No, you are. No, I'm not. You are not younger than me. There's no way. I'm a very young man. Very, very. I'm going to bury life. John to roll on, Joe. My God, need you. I'm on 25, which is the meanwhile. So I'm the market me there. Baba like predicaments, what are you telling me? Don't try to be encouraging what is not encouraging. Yes, now I'm very sure. You are doing too much. With someone like that, you are doing too much. I never said I'm in my 20s. There's no way I can be in my 20s. But I am not as old as you. That's what I'm saying. Naomi. Why? Why are you like this? Why are you an enemy of progress? Why? You don't like buy money on it, job. A man is as old as he believes he is. You want to post and sign inside my garage? She, Ọlọ́run ní gbà fún un. Ẹgbàá mi ta lélẹ́yìí. Jeremiah kìíní kan. Hello? You say what? No, reality báwo? No, I'm a young man. You can't tell me that. You cannot tell me that. Why? No, what I agree no ring light in any jari. Me talking more nigga but ko ye ko pọ̀ tó ina njo lo I'm 25 years as you have said. When I want to think I toast the money I'm ask pé you are just like an uncle to me. What you warning you now? Bad idea. I go be egbon le je si mi.
Why uncle? You are so that's my dad.
Nah, no wrong. Èpè máa gbé iṣẹ́. Èpè ni. Èpè ni ó gbà. Oh man. What is this? Your cousin introduced me. Ta ló ń kú ẹ? Ṣé leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Who is your uncle? I know be your uncle dey for your birthday. Bóyá kí n tẹ̀ kúkú máa ṣe sugar daddy gan. Èmi tí mò ń wá sugar mọ̀mọ́ ẹ ló ń sọ old. I'm a young man. Stop that thing. Don't spoil my market. Èmi tó yẹ kí mò ń wá sugar mọ̀mọ́ tí mo ṣe wáyé. Odo ẹ̀dẹ̀jẹ̀ tù. Oh, thank God. Uncle Victor Val. Auntie she both Naomi and oh yeah, Baba Lord. This is an harassment. Naomi, Princess Omolara, and Adenike, you are haters. From the beginning of the show, I already know that you have a plan to just come and post and sign my gallery. And haters like oh yeah. I should give Naomi your best okay. No, the only thing I can give her is pregnancy. I can pregnate her if she wanted it. That's the only thing I am. You want to find out how young or how old am I? I'll pregnant you. You want to fornicate with me? Naomi, do you want to fornicate with me? Well, familiar. It's so good hanging out with you guys today, man. You know, to wear glasses back by like I need to go and change my glasses. Man, why I want to buy this swag? I want the Bonner boy again, man. Look at this. I will now change it. Small boy, is this small boy by age? Have you seen me? I'm young, but that doesn't make me a small boy. What defines small boy? I'm young. I'm a young man, but I'm not small. Somebody have to have severe blindness to think somebody like you is small. What's wrong with you? See, mo ti ń fa ayé mi fún Jésù nísìn. Ẹ má yẹ kí n máa sọ̀tọ̀ kó sọ̀rọ̀ láì mú. I think the glasses is equally making me look older. Bóyá kẹ́ ẹ ní nice night. Adéníkẹ́, Naomi, President Moderayo Ayeta. This one say whatever glasses we can follow. You don't know. I never would reach this kind of and I'm not happy. Seriously, when I get glasses, I don't get my dad, but for real. But we're all right. Yeah, my lolly, you did. Then I actually, you people have missed me. You think that it's today you want to pick on me. It's today you think you want to pick on me. Alone, but I get a nice day. Hello?
You said the glasses. Follow Victor.
Kí ni mo fẹ́ máa gbà fọ́lọ́run fún? Kí ni mo fẹ́ máa gbà fún?
Ó ti darúgbó ni.
No, irọ́ o. Darúgbó báwo? Ìjọ mo dáyé náà kí mo ti fàyè mi ṣe. Èmi tí mo ṣe máa bímọ six children. Èèyàn mélòó mo ti fẹ́ ní mo ti fọwọ́ ti darúgbó? Irọ́ o.
My dad had me in his old age.
Ìkànnì àwọn yóò wait láìláì àá. Tírú ìwà bá sì lọ PTA meeting, ara ṣì máa jẹ́ young person PTA meeting. What are you telling me?
Tó bá ti ṣe school, tó bá ti mọ́ mọ́lé school. Are you declining?
Ọmọ mi ò lọ school yẹn mọ́ nìyẹn.
You brought your grandson to school?
Kò lọ school yẹn mọ́ nìyẹn. Wọ́n ti yàgbére. Ìjọ ẹ̀ ló máa dé school yẹn last.
We are telling you the reality.
Èèyàn burúkú ni.
We are calling our names. Come on, haters.
Ẹ̀yin ni haters jà rẹ̀.
We are telling you the reality.
No way. Ẹbí náà yẹn ní sẹ́ẹ̀bí dò ní. Àwọn aṣèwà ń gbọ́dọ̀ bouncing the Lord. I should bounce by. Iná wèrè nínú ẹ̀mí sẹ́ǹtì ẹ̀ dáadáa.
Iná disco ni kò fi sórí àwọn
Kété ẹ ṣètò ẹ máa lọ lé ẹ tí ó dà gé ó ti gbẹ́ ní mo ti wá ràn láì ti plan láti máa fi sí mi lára lẹ́nu. Ẹ ṣé o. Àwa la máa wá yìí la máa bá. Ibi kan ní yín ṣe ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ ní wàwàtì. Thank you very much for your love and your messages. Naomi, please don't preach for me. Please don't preach for me. Don't preach for me. Joe, come and be selling what is not sellable to me. Get away, my friend. Yeah, no, my friend. All right, I'll see you guys. Today's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll see you guys on Friday. Again on Friday, there's something I'm coming up with, but you will see the flyer within the week. That I think we want to spend like the rest of October. I'll come up with some topics, and then we'll get back to our Q&A on Saturdays. Remember when we used to have our Q&A? I have so many people inboxing me with questions, real life questions, and it's difficult to respond to all of it. Sometimes even important messages, I will skip it. I will not see it because my inboxes are full. I think it is better to have one time, if it is 1-2 hours, to see that just have an open. We're not going to have a topic. Just have an open text for Q&A, questions and answers, and we can dialogue. So I can attend to questions. You can either send in your questions, even if you don't want to put it in the comments. Some people are afraid of commenting, making their questions in the comment section because they want to be anonymous. You can, just send your question in an inbox. You can be sure that your privacy is protected. And then we can just dialogue, cutting across different borders. So I'll see you on Friday. and ultimately on Saturday. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's so good to be here again, and I'm so grateful that God has, made it possible, and the story is not the other way around. Thank you. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you. Bye bye. Wait a minute. Newham, where have you been? You are just coming in when we are closing. Newham, just coming. Wọ́n sọ pé apẹ́kọ̀ tó jẹun kì í jẹ́ bàjẹ́. Orí ẹ̀ tó ìfẹ́ǹtì owó yẹn dàrú. Ní chọ́ọ̀chì wà lánàá, wọ́n ṣe special program. Àwa chọ́ọ̀chì dàgó mẹ́rin, aago 5. Wọ́n ń sábà yàn lójú mi báyìí. Mo lọ ń fi ipá wa ọ̀gá akọrin. Wọ́n máa di arrange tiwa. So everybody ń gbóúnjẹ. Àwa ń ṣe ẹ̀ ló tù ẹ̀ ọ̀tìn ọ̀skin. Apẹ́kọ̀ tó jẹun pọpọ́ọ̀fù náà sáàbù wa. Àwọn tó ti jẹ jollof rice àti goat meat àti turkey. Àwọn tó kọ́kọ́ jẹun ni o. Apẹ́kọ̀ tó jẹun pọpọ́ọ̀fù lọ bá o. Ebi pa stupid and bastard sí wa lára o. Ẹ máa pẹ́ danger mi o. Ìdí náà sọ̀rọ̀ kálí mistake. Ọlọ́run mọ̀ fi yín mọ̀ náà bí eré o.